You already know, man, what's going on, man. You now tuned into the Unsportsmanlike Talk Show. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Make sure you go get your popcorn, whatever vice you got, you know what I mean? If you toking, if you drinking, whatever it is, man. You already know, man. I got my guy with me, Young Jersey, man. I got Doe Hefe, man, who is
What's
guest.
good?
If y'all haven't seen him, then greet yourself real quick, Doe Hefe, so that way they can know.
What's good? You already know. It's Doe F. Nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing more,
Number
nothing
one,
less. You
man,
already
last.
know, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please make sure that y'all like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you will be notified when we go on live. This is the Unsportsmanlike Talk Show. Y'all know how we give it up, man. We about to get into the NFL Week 14. Actually, Week 14 just wrapped up. So we about to recap it right now. You already know. So we're going to start off with a banger. Everybody's been talking about it. It's been in the media right now. The Philadelphia Eagles versus the Carolina Panthers. And even though the Philadelphia Eagles won the game, what's talked about the most is the tiff that's going on between AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts. You know what I mean? A little bit of inside. Jalen Hurts is not, he didn't play well during that game. AJ Brown gets frustrated, saying that, during the post-game interview that the passing needs to be better. BG also inserted himself after after the post game and gave his 2 cents on the incident. So what's been talked about more is the tiff that's going on between Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown. They're not talking about Saquon Barkley passing Shady McCoy rushing record, or they're not talking about the win. So what's your takeaways from the game? If not, what's your takeaways from the issues going on with the Philadelphia Eagles?
All right, first I want to say is that I had made a vision. I made a video talking about the game, and I was saying about a lot of this need to calm down dealing with Jalen Hurts, and I don't see the whole scenario of they put everything that's coming his way, and when it comes to the passing aspect of the game. But
Mm-hmm.
like I sit back and I looked at some more. I watched more of the video, more of the clips. I looked at some more breakdowns between a lot of people that was talking about it, a lot of analysts, and a lot of stuff that I missed. And they were speaking on a lot of those passing plays. There was some passing plays that it was some receivers open, and
Right.
they was open and he missed a lot of those type of passes, a lot of those key moments of passing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, all right, cool. Now I can see, so I'm gonna clear that up. I can see the frustration. I can see why everybody looking at Jalen Hurts now. Um, yeah, he's definitely got to get better than seeing. I feel like what's going on with him. I kind of feel like that early in the season with all the turnovers and all the talk about his turnovers, everybody coming in and maybe the coaches was coming to him about the turnovers, because what I'm hearing a lot they want him to do, and I get it because you see a lot of quarterbacks doing it. They
Mm-hmm.
are pulling that ball like they slinging it, they pulling it like they not waiting. They are throwing in tight windows. They are throwing the ball in type of spaces, and that's what they are doing. They taking risks. Basically, a lot of these quarterbacks, you see a lot of quarterbacks taking risks and they getting it off.
Yeah.
Maybe because the being on the same page with their receivers, they connecting with their receivers, so they getting it off right. But I'm gonna say this: I'm not gonna try to I'm gonna be quick, try to be quick, not too long with it. But I'm gonna use the example of that game. I forget what game it was. You could probably laugh, and you could come in when Jalen Hurts threw the interception in the red zone when Devontae Smith. He thought Devontae Smith was going to cut over
Yeah.
like inside the touchdown, but the Devontae Smith did like a little around type of hook instead of coming in hard and box out.
Yeah. I remember the
And
game. I don't know the team that they played, but I remember
yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah, yeah. I forgot the team they played, and I think that was the Saints game. If I'm not too, I'm not, if I'm too correct, I think that was the Saints game. I'm not sure, but um, that right there is the key example when I'm talking about. He he threw that ball and he slinged that ball in the right area that he felt like Devontae Smith should have boom boom cut in and box out. If he would have angled that right and instead of coming like in an oval and he would have cut in strong and got the
Yeah.
ball, that would have been either the defender would have, it would have been a drop pass or it would have been a touchdown. Him, he was doing that early in the season. He was throwing the ball to places that he'll feel like his receiver should get it, but it was getting interception. He was taking risks, but it was getting interception because he was thinking that he was on the same page with his receivers, so he was doing that. But now that I think he's holding on to the ball and he's second guessing himself, and he's not getting it out of his hand because I think that trusting his receivers kind of a lot. I want to make a controversy, but I think it kind of not so much, probably not not so much AJ Brown because he didn't have that much with him, but just overall, like dealing with him trusting and understanding, like, yo, I don't want to just do, I don't want to risk these passes no more because I already got turnovers, and he's trying to wait for bigger windows. And sometimes waiting for bigger windows could be the issue. Sometimes you gotta throw your receiver open. You gotta trust your receivers, get that ball out of your hand. But I think that's the situation. So I'm gonna end it off. I kind of believe that is the reason why I passing. It's not the same. And then also Kellen Moore being inconsistent with the passing plays and calling plays. Like, and Kellen Moore is an overall good coach this year, but at times he could dog an offense out with his inconsistency, and Jalen Hurts being not comfortable and not trustworthy enough and not trusting himself to get that ball out of his hand and throwing his receiver open is the reason why we are looking at like that in our offense. Like, so.
Yeah, to basically go off of what you said as far as, he waiting for the big moment to throw wide receivers open and stuff like that. I feel like you got to have confidence in your arm as well. You got to have confidence.
Yeah.
So you just can't wait for the wide receivers to get wide open. At some point, you do have to play the quarterback position. Sometimes you got to take risks. I also feel like with us predominantly running the ball, we it's hard for Jalen Hurts to get in the rhythm of throwing the ball when we run the ball 1,000 times. And this one thing I want to say to AJ Brown is the fact that you and Devontae Smith has missed games. I saw both of them on the sideline arguing or going back and forth over whatever they were talking about. So it's when both of them missed games, we went right to the running game because that's all we could depend on. We didn't have AJ Brown on the other side at sometimes, and we didn't have a Devontae Smith.
That's facts.
And Dallas Goedert. So the only thing we could depend on is either Jalen Hurts running the ball or Saquon Barkley running the ball. That's number one. Number two is the ultimate goal is it shouldn't be about stats. The ultimate goal should be about winning. I heard somebody say this. They said, listen, Jalen Hurts said this in a press conference. I don't care. I don't listen. A win is a win. I don't care how my stats look. The ultimate goal is to win. So this is a team sport at the end of the day. If we're trying to get one thing accomplished, and if that's going to the Super Bowl, I don't care how we do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't care how the Philadelphia Eagles do it. Another thing I want to say with BG is that I felt like BG kind of spoke out of line, even though I understand it may be some truth behind what he's saying. I feel like now you gave the media more ammunition to start poking the bear, start pointing fingers at certain players. Now it's to the point where Shannon Sharps of the world, they doing videos. The facility, they doing videos. Now all of these media publications and outlets is doing videos over something that could have been handled behind closed doors. If you do have a problem with your quarterback, if you do have a problem with whatever the case may be, you handle that in the locker room. You don't give the media ammunition to start poking. And that's exactly what happened. They've been baiting AJ Brown for 2 weeks. They've been baiting him with these type of questions for 2 weeks. And you know what you did? You caved in, and now you gave them ammunition to start poking. So I don't think that this will have a long-term effect on the team. You know what I mean? I just think that we need to straighten out some things. And I do want to see Jalen Hurts trust himself as far as throwing, because it's a lot of times when I went back to review the game, and I'm about to end it, AJ Brown was open a lot. I saw it. I saw a couple of wide receivers that was open, and I saw him holding the ball for too long. So he got to start trusting himself. Listen, if you turn over the ball, cool. You got to trust your ability, and you got to trust you being a football player to actually handle that and come back with poise. It's okay. It's okay to it's okay to throw the ball. So hopefully he can learn from that. Hopefully he can learn from that. We got some other good games around the board, man. What good games had what is the most not the most. What game surprised you during this week? What game surprised you, whether it was a win or whether it was a loss? And for me, I think it was the Buffalo Bills and how they lost to the Rams.
I'm about to say the same thing.
You know, Josh Allen definitely had an MVP performance. He had 6 touchdowns. He had 3 on the ground and he had 3 in the air. Even with that, they couldn't overcome the Los Angeles Rams defense. For some reason, Rams is kicking up at the right time. They're trying to get that. They're trying to lock up that wild card spot. You know, the Buffalo Bills clinched the playoff spot. So did the Philadelphia Eagles. We clinched the playoff spot. But how do you feel about that game, though?
Man, I felt like first I want to say that when you control the line of scrimmage, it comes a long way.
It comes yes.
It comes a long way, and I felt like that was one of the key. That Buffalo offense was clicking. They like the Bills still, even though they lost, they still were sticking in it. They was scoring. What's his name? Damn, the wide receiver. Shaquille.
Shakir.
Yeah, he seemed good as a receiver on them. Like he's like, like he's staying straight. So like they run the ball well. Josh Allen is he's still a dog. He was running. He had another run. He runs well, like more than I ever see him. Like he always been a hard runner, but now he's taking more of a plate with that. So but I feel like Matthew Stafford is still he's balling. Nakua, like he's looking like he's showing more than Cooper Kupp. Like and like Kupp is still Kupp. You already know we gonna get for him. But I'm thinking Nakua is looking a little bit more. He's that boy because he's fast. He go up. He catch that ball he's doing his thing. So both offenses was clicking in. But for me, I think the more thing came down to 2 things: the controlling the line of scrimmage, and a key defense. And I feel like the Rams defense got more best than the Bills defense that game. They was coming at Josh Allen. Like, even though he had some good runs, but it was a lot of they was coming in. Like, they was pushing it back. They had a key stop. I believe they had a key stop or sack or one of those at the end of the game, close to the end. So I think that's what came down to what defense that was going to make a difference. And the Rams did. Their defense made a difference. Like, and that's why the point that penalty though, at the end, it should have been 44 to 30 something. I don't necessarily.
I agree with you. I definitely agree with you, brother.
Yeah. I don't necessarily agree because like what can you do? Like if a receiver. If you running and a receiver necessarily stop, the defender's running with the receiver, then he just stop out of nowhere. It's hard. Like, it's hard for you to just stop automatically. Like,
the momentum is hard. It's hard. Yes.
So I didn't agree with that. And it was like they was getting chances of pass interference and at the end, it should have been 44 to 30 something. That should have ended. That I didn't agree with that penalty right there because they came at Josh Allen and that ball was underthrown. To be honest, the receiver was open. Shaquille was open. If he would have threw that ball good enough over, that would have been a touchdown. The Bills would have won. But just because the pressure came in, it allowed Josh. Maybe he got hit at the same time, and because of that defense, it allowed him to underthrow the ball, and that should have just been uncatchable. The receiver had to stop. Like, come on, like that. I didn't like that call, but they still lost, so it didn't really matter. So that's why I look at it.
One thing I like. My takeaways from this game is that the Buffalo Bills are now 10-3, right?
Yeah,
they look good because Josh Allen found a way to learn how to use his wide receivers. They don't have a Stephon Diggs this year. You know what I mean? So they got a rookie, a rookie receiver and Coleman. I can't remember if he played, but they got Shakir and they got what's the James Cook, the running back James Cook.
Yeah. James Cook
Also
balling.
good. He man, he's balling. The downfall to the Buffalo Bills and what I took away from the game, this game is that they better get their defense right. They better get their defense right because this is playoff time. This is playoff time. So y'all got to figure something out defensively. Y'all good on offense, but it's so much time that Josh Allen can bail y'all out. My man had 6 touchdowns in that game. And if the defense would have did something, bro, then I believe that they would have came out with that game. You got to give Matthew Stafford credit though, because at this stage in his career, he's throwing the ball very well. He still got two amazing wide receivers, and on top of that, they both coming from injury. So they stride right now. Puka Nacua hitting the stride. Cooper Kupp hitting the stride. They got a good running game right now, hitting the stride like that. So shout out to the Rams, man. One thing I can say about them is that they battle every single game because of their quarterback, because of who they got at quarterback. Their defense play their tail off. You know what I'm saying? So my takeaways from that game is that, the Buffalo Bills better do something about their defense, bro. They better do something about their defense. For sure. Another matchup that we can just run through real quick: the Minnesota Vikings versus the Atlanta Falcons. Kirk Cousins came back home or whatever like that. Is it safe to say, because you know the Atlanta Falcons, they drafted a rookie quarterback and Michael Penix Jr. Is it safe to say that they might as well just go ahead? Listen, they paid Kirk Cousins X amount of money, right? He got a nice, decent contract. They drafted a quarterback in the first round. It was some controversy because Kirk Cousins didn't know that they were drafting the quarterback. Kirk Cousins had a very good season a very good beginning of the season. Towards the end, he started tailing off, started throwing picks after picks after picks. So do you think that it's time for them to make a quarterback switch? Because the Atlanta Falcons got pieces. They got Bijan Robinson. They got Drake London. They got Kyle Pitts. They got a good running game. You know what I'm saying? So they got pieces. So with the pieces that they got, do you think that they should just automatically just switch quarterbacks in this time of the season, or you think they should just roll with Kirk Cousins because they still got playoff implications?
Nah, I kind of feel like they should continue to roll with Kirk Cousins. And the only reason why is because two things. It's not really good on offensive coordinator and for a backup quarterback to come in off you see that a lot. I'm not gonna say it happens. He come in, he do better, he do whatever. But at the same time, yes, Kirk Cousins is having an off game for these past couple of I don't know how much losing streaks they've been on, but these couple of weeks that he's been off. But you still have a relevant quarterback that he got them to a position that they still have a chance to be in the playoffs. He's still experienced. He's still it's not like they put up points with the Vikings. They put up points. They were scoring. So it's not like they wasn't scoring. They wasn't getting no touchdowns. I mean, they do got Bijan Robinson that was still running the ball well, but it's not like he wasn't moving the chains. He wasn't getting down to that red zone. He's still a veteran. He's still a top. Not want to say the top quarterback as now, but he's still a quarterback that could do it. Now, is he going to what type of year he's going to have this year? Not sure. But I feel like he still deserves, because he got them to a chance to make it to the playoff, that still see what he can do. Like, he could turn it around. He could just having these couple of off games. Need to clear his mind. Maybe the offensive coaches need to get into him to get him a little bit more in his game. Like he did have like that interception at the end of the game. He underthrew that ball. He was open. Every receiver was open. He overthrew that ball. So like just those key moments that he's lacking and that's causing him to lose. I feel like he could clean up, because Kirk Cousins, he's still a good quarterback, but he just need to get back into cleaning those type of aspect out of that he are doing. Switching a quarterback, it could be good, but it's like it's gamble, because you're close you are close to be able to make it to. You still could be able to make it to the playoff, and you have a quarterback that he's been there. It's not like Kirk Cousins hasn't been in a situation that he's been off and then he turned it around and they got it. He was working with a bad defense in the Vikings for so many years that he had to be like that. He had to play above the sticks, and he had to be, what's the word? He had to be close to perfect, So he had that in him. So this him being like this, I won't say it's surprising, but I'm saying I would say that it's to the point that you like, oh damn, like we used to him turning around to a extent and not continually doing this each and every week. So it's like to some point you gotta have somewhat belief that he's going to turn it around. He's going to like clean up some of the stuff he's doing, but is he? Not sure. So I would say this to end it off with this. I don't think they should go with a backup quarterback now, but depends on what he's due going into the end of the season. If he's going to be their quarterback next season. I feel like he should play off if he could turn it around and get them there. And if he end up losing and now they out of the playoff, send him out, bring the backup quarterback at the end of the season, and see what the backup quarterback could do, even though they're not gonna make it to the playoff, but just to see what you got in that guy. And if he look good on the end of the season, then you could be like, you could roll with him next year. So continue to play Kirk Cousins to see if he can turn it around. If he don't, then bring the backup quarterback to see what you got in him.
Yeah. After I give my my final opinion on this, we're gonna run through just the the NFL games. I'm gonna say the scores and everything.
Yeah,
we're gonna get right to the podcast portion. But I agree with you 100%. Listen, he's a veteran quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So if you have playoff hopes right now, if you have that wild card hope, then you have to still lean on Kirk Cousins. You know what I mean? Even if you drafted a quarterback in the first round, which they did already in Michael Penix Jr., you still got to lean on your quarterback right now, because at any given time he can have a hot hand. As of these past few games, he haven't looked good, but I'm pretty sure he'll get it together. This game was very winnable. They could have beat the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings, I'm not gonna lie. The Minnesota Vikings, I don't know if they are real because they are also 11-2 right now. They only lost 2 games, but I just don't see enough. They don't look like that team. I don't know. They don't look like that to me right now. But this was a very winnable game by Kirk Cousins. It's just a few mistakes here and there, and you can't go into the playoffs looking like that. You know what I mean? The playoffs is 3 weeks away. So I like everything you said, I wholeheartedly agree. I feel like if let's just say like the last game or two or whatever, and y'all just get eliminated. The last game or two, roll with your rookie quarterback, see what you got, and then start prepping him for next year. Because you already know what you got out of Kirk Cousins. You know what he can give you. You know where his ceiling at and everything like that.
Yeah.
I do feel like you're right. I do feel like he could clean it up, but at the same time, it's like late in the season. So how much cleaning you can really do? And at this juncture of the season. Let me run through a couple of scores real quick before we switch over to the part that a lot of the audience want to hear. So, Jacksonville beat Tennessee 10-6. The New York Jets lost to the Miami Dolphins 32-26 in overtime. The Minnesota Vikings actually beat the Atlanta Falcons 42-21. The New Orleans Saints beat the New York Giants 14-11. That was a super trash game. The Eagles beat the Carolina Panthers 22-16 in a tough game. The Pittsburgh Steelers, who we play next week, beat the Cleveland Browns 27-14. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the Las Vegas Raiders 28-13. The Seattle Seahawks beat Arizona. Seattle is on a roll right now. Seattle, they looking good. They beat them 30-18. Buffalo lost to the Los Angeles Rams 44-42. San Fran beat Chicago. That's no surprise in 38-13. it was some controversy with that. I don't know if you heard what Debo Samuel said. He just tweeting on Twitter and stuff like that. Listen, I don't get the ball that much, bro. And everybody commenting.
I think I heard about that. Yeah.
Everybody commenting on it like, yo, you got the most drop passes on your team. And
exactly. Yup.
You know what I'm saying? So Debo is a diva. He's a diva. They beat him 38-13, and the Kansas City Chiefs, who's just squeaking out these wins all season, beat the Los Angeles Chargers 19-17. So that's it, man. That's the recap for the week 14. We'll be back next week for week 15 recap. But right now, you about to tune in to the part that y'all waiting for, the Holla at Your Boy podcast. Let's get it.
Yo, 20 carats dripping on my neck. I ain't even stunting cause this book is in its new protect. That's just how I'm coming, spending hundreds on the music set. Running up the budget, new estate, and a foreign car. Get it off the muscle, please don't tell me how to spend my money.
You already know, man. This your boy Rel, aka Dolo, man. You got the guy up there with the fingers, Do Hefe. And you got Young Jers, man. You know what I mean? Make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you will be notified when we go on live with Unsportsmanlike Talk Show / podcast every Tuesday between 8:30 and 9:30. You know what I mean? That's just the time. But that's why you got to subscribe, and that's why you got to hit that notification bell, because it's going to be between 8:30 and 9:30. You know what I mean? Make sure you hit the like button, leave your comments down below right after this video. Before we get to everything, man, I wanna say, listen, man. Do you need any clothes? Do you need hoodies?
Word.
Do you need shoes?
I know I do.
You came to the right podcast. You came to the right podcast. Make sure y'all tap into hypewave91.com. Made for comfort. You already know, man. Listen, man, we got the merch on deck, man. We got the merch on deck, man. We got the holiday sales, man. Make sure y'all tap in, man. Get some of the merch, get some of the hoodie sets and everything like that, man. Holiday sales is now on deck, man. 50% off selected merchandise, 10% off on your hyperphones. And you already know, man, that's what it is, man. We swaggied out, man. We is swaggied out. So what's going on, fellas? What's up? What's up? What the deal is?
The deal is the deal. Same old, ain't nothing. Just chilling.
Y'all look like y'all had a hard day.
Nah, man. I'm just, I had to be at work. I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning. And I gotta be back up 3 in the morning. Like,
you gotta be back up.
We grinding.
Okay, what about you, though, Hefe? You look tired.
You know I'm up at 4 every morning. We grind.
Oh, damn, we on the same wave.
We grind.
Y'all up at 4. Listen, man, I'm up at 7 in the morning. But see where I make up at is that I don't get off work till like 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yeah. I get off at 1:30 or 2:30. So
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so that's so you get off 1:30, 2:30. So what job you do? What you forklifting?
Yeah. I told you, forklifting, lifting up big bulky stuff.
Yo,
like,
he been driving forklift since he was like 8 years old, B. Word is born, y'all. It started him working at the Poppy store. He used to work at the Poppy store.
Back with the forklift.
Yeah, he used to be lifting up quarter juices and oatmeal pies and shit. And then he took it out the crib.
Put it out on the sidewalk and jump, and people walking.
Loading and unloading that shit.
Yeah, so he just took it up for a career. All right, man, let's get it, man. First topic of the night. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all subscribe. 2-part question. Do y'all trust females?
Oh, you're just gonna lean with that? Do we trust females?
Listen, it's a 2-part question. Listen, man, not everybody answer at once. Do y'all trust females?
Nah, I mean, I trust females, but depends on who. Like, I got trust for women. I'm not gonna be bitter. I'm not gonna be that type of guy. Like, I'm not gonna trust no female, trust whatever. Nah, like, you know, I mean, I'm learning. I have trust issues. I have a lot of trust. I mean, my trust issues is bad. I tell females early, like, listen,
So on a scale of 1 to 10,
I
on
got
a scale
bad
of 1 to
trust
10,
issues. With my trust issues,
yeah.
man, scale of 1 to 10, my junk is 20. Nigga.
Okay. So it's hard for you to trust
Yeah,
female or
it's
female.
hard for me to trust females, but at the same time, I'm not gonna say I don't, because saying that you don't meaning I just can't. I could trust a female, but it's hard for me to trust a female. Like, it's like you gotta get me in I gotta get comfortable. You gotta really get me out of my own way of thinking like you might be doing something. You gotta like get me in that comfortability. Like, you know, until I get in that comfortability, basically I'm gonna end it off and say, don't be the fuel, anything that feed fire, wood, paper, fumes, all that stuff. Don't be like that to my fire. I need you to be water, sand, dirt, anything that's gonna put my shit out. Excuse me, put me out.
Or you need to be like a fire extinguisher.
Yeah, like be the fire extinguisher, son. Don't add on to my fire, like dilute myself, like dilute my fire, like bring it down little by. I'm not asking you to bring it all the way down at once, but little by little,
man, she pulled that ignite that fire, man.
I mean, if you ignite it all the way, then you golden. If you ignite it, you golden.
Off, man.
But I'm not expecting a woman to ignite it all the way, because I know how my trust issues is. But but at least if you could gradually have it coming down until it's out, then I'm good with that. I can be comfortable. So yeah, I can trust females, but it's hard.
What about you, though? Do you trust females?
I'm saying keep it a bean, hell no. But I mean, it's like certain ones, you know how to play them to a certain extent. Like, I can trust you a quarter of a mile. Like, you'll give them a whole mile.
Yeah.
I can trust you a quarter. You probably like a little 55, maybe. You know what I mean? Each one has different levels. When you really get to know them and see where they mind at, how they move. So then you could judge on. That's how I feel. Like, I can judge on how much I could trust you by when I get to know you, how I see how you move and shit.
That's right.
How you come in certain situations as we did. Now I'm learning, right? Because I can't just, I trust you. What? Like,
Ain't nothing
happen for me to trust you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so do you have trust issues?
I'm saying nowadays, but come on, everybody got trust issues. Like,
I mean, that's
even
fact.
The most comfortablest person not going to be dumb and just ignore the blind. Like,
I agree with that.
And in this day and age with that social media, like, you know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Niggas bumming at your girl John from across the world, trying to fly out if she look bad enough. Like, it's inevitable.
I agree with that. I'm gonna say that. I'll let you go off what you just said. I agree with that, but I do also believe that a lot of people ignore their trust issues, and they good with ignoring. Like me, I don't know my trust issues. Like, I do agree. Like, everybody do got trust issues. Like, most of everybody do. I do agree with that. For me, I don't know my trust issues. I let you like, listen, I got trust issues. Like, whatever. Some people just be comfortable with their trust issues. Some people like, they take chances with their trust issues. Not me.
So when you walk up to it,
you got a point.
If you talking to your girl, right, she do something, you're supposed to sound like, yo, you know I got trust issues. Why you doing all this and all that? Like, every time she do something that you don't like, do you automatically insert, you know I don't like that.
Yeah.
You know
all the
I
time.
got trust issues.
All the time.
Hey, yo,
the time, bro.
Now they considering you sassy, my boy.
Yeah.
I consider you sassy for, you know what I'm saying, expressing.
Yeah, but a lot of women do belittle you for you from you being that type of way. Like, you speaking on how you feel with trust issues and all that. A lot of women does do that on a man. And to me, I don't care. Like, I don't care. You can say what you want. Like, that just means that we're not connected. On to the next one. Like, why you acting like that? Oh, if you might think I'm acting like a female, you might think I'm
get it out, get it out. Come on, get it out.
I'm trying to, because I want to use the word, but like, I don't know. You might think I'm bitching or whatever on what I'm saying. Like, but at the same time, like no, like I'm just telling you what I'm not beat for. And if you try to make me feel less, you try to make me feel less of a man because I'm telling you what I'm not beat for. Then on to the next. Go ahead, find somebody else that's gonna be beat for it. That's how I look at it. Like,
facts. Here go to part 2, right? So if you were a female for X amount of years, though, right, and you feel like she the one, do you think she could get sniped by anybody?
You feel like, I mean, it depends on how she make you feel.
Yeah. Do you feel like she could get sniped? Like if you were a female for X amount of years, and if you feel like she the one, right?
On the snipe. Like.
Yeah. Do you feel like she could get sniped? Like, do you feel like? Because this my motto, right? Is not all females, but certain females. All it takes is for the right dude to approach her, and she might get sniped. So
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, yo, for real, like all it takes is for the right guy to approach her, she might get sniped. So do you think that, you know, do you think that, and this is a part of the trust thing? Do you think that if you were a female for X amount of years and you think she the one, are you oblivious to her getting sniped by somebody else?
But you just said it. You just add in the most key thing, was trust. It depends on what she do and how she make you feel. It's a lot of men that got heavy trust on a woman. Like I have been around men, I have seen men that they women go to places, be this and they do this, and they just feel confident. Oh no, my girl go. I don't know where. I'm just that. I'm like, oh damn, like you straight like
she getting sniped.
Yeah, maybe so. No, maybe so. But what I'm saying is, it's some men that trust they women to do certain things or to have confidence. Like me, I could if you. I'm not gonna say I can't. If she make me feel like I could trust her to feel to the point that ain't no man could get her. Like I don't care who you are, I don't care what you do, how you approach. My girl ain't gonna she gonna shut you down. I don't have to worry about it. She could go to a bar and a guy could come up to her and try to buy her a drink or so, and then try to get her number. I have all confidence that, like, listen, you gonna get shut down. I tell her, I'm like, listen, if a guy buy you drinks and I don't have to, you don't gotta spend money, he buy you drinks and he trying to think he gonna get you. Like, depends on the situation.
You gonna
take the drink. Take the drink. Like, I don't care.
Yo.
Like, get the free drink. Don't waste your money. And then make him look like a fool. And then after he try to push up on you, then you reject him. He gonna be mad. Like, nah, I'm sorry, I got a man.
But what if she run into that guy?
Yeah.
But wait though,
Rico Suave.
Listen to what you said in the beginning, though. You said some key words like that you need to down back on, right? You said that if she met that right person, right, that just like going like that just check all the boxes. Is she gonna get sniped even though you got all faith in her? Feel what I'm saying? You got all faith in her, you ain't gonna believe that she gonna get sniped.
That's what I'm saying.
But
yeah,
that's why I said it was key words that you said. That you feel what I'm saying? If you got all that belief in it, then of course you're gonna believe that.
So you don't leave no room for possibilities, even with the belief that she can still get sniped by Rico Suave.
No. See, this is what I'm saying, right? You gotta be a naive mother. Shut your mouth. To trust her 100%.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
We learn. I guess I could speak for all of us when I say we learned or we got learned enough to know. Never 100%.
Yeah.
Like
fact.
And
this for research shows, right? Research shows more than half women have backup ex-boyfriends or friends. 70% in 2014. So research shows more than half of women have backup ex-boyfriends or friends.
Research shows. How they gonna come up with the statistics on something like that?
The backup boyfriends, I don't know to Matt. It's a lot that most likely do, but I know for a fact friends like friends is 9 out of 10. Now you got some women, but friends 9 out of 10. That's what it is.
Listen,
females be having let's keep it $1. Hold up, females be having backup boyfriends, dog. We ain't gonna even style like that, bro. Females be having backup boyfriends, bro.
Look,
wait.
Nah, look.
You said
females
when I'm thinking, you saying like
they connected.
You talking about like Plan B?
They be connected.
You talking about like Plan?
You
talking about like a Plan B just in case. Like that's what you talking about.
Nah, that's not even a Plan B. That's if you meet a chick right now, right, 3 months from now, I guarantee she still got one of her favorite exes or an ex that used to mean so much. She still got them in the cut.
Yeah.
Not cooking.
She still got him in the cut. She probably got 2 of them in the cut. And I guarantee when she was with him, she had her other ex-boyfriend in the cut. That's just how females play. That's how females do, bro.
Yeah. I feel that a lot of females do. I won't say every female, but a lot of females does do that. Like a lot.
Of course it's not every, but it's
a lot.
Wrap this up.
Now, I do agree with that. You know, a lot of females do have like somebody in the cut in their back pocket. You know, to the point that that's why they a lot of times they'll tell the guy, they'll be like, listen, like I can have any. I'm letting you know I can have any guy. Like I can this and that. I got guys in whoop. I got guys whatever. Like I'm just letting you know. Like because.
And I'm right on, like, you let me know. Bye, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck. Go over there to Fort Worth or Dallas, Texas, wherever you do that.
It was Leticia, Toya, Felicia.
Go ahead, Trav.
Yeah, but that's what it is. That's what it is, But I would say this. Picking back off of that, how I feel, let's put it in this sense. Like, say if talking to you get a lot of women, and a lot of women they talk to a lot of hustlers, a lot of guys that be out there selling drugs, kilos, they out there on a block, they moving weight, and they driving Benz, they driving all this other stuff. They Bentley.
That's right.
They bring her home. They buying their girl stuff and clothes, and a lot of these women be liking that because the money. They don't care what type of life these guys be living, as long as that money and they out there. They don't gotta work. They got a bag. They whatever. They good that they got a hustler and a person that's moving weight. All right, cool. We already know how that is. But how would you feel about being with a chick that does that on the flip side? A chick that moving weight, that out there selling drugs, that's bringing like she's out there selling kilos and crack and all the other stuff, like doing all that, and she's selling it, and she dropping nice cars, she dropping it ever, she pulling up. You got a 9-to-5 job, my God, you got a 9-to-5 job. You gonna work, but she coming in, she pulling up, she giving you money on the side sometimes. Like, yo, here go a stack. Like, here you go. How would you feel about being with a chick that's hustled that does that? Like, can you be with, or do you not want to? Like,
I'm automatically thinking that you getting girt because you out here hustling, you out here moving bricks, you meeting with the connect, and you're a female, and you look good. You taking discounts because you getting girt. So I don't think I can do it because I'm automatically okay, cool. You playing the block, you pitching. You meeting a connect, you going to meet up with, you going to distribute something. You got to make a deal. You got to make a deal. You got to see if you could, you could work your way. You got to see if you could bring the price down, or how you going to bring the price down. You might get girt to bring the price down. Yeah. Bro, I don't know, bro, but like, okay, let's take away.
You being, yo, I'm sorry, bro. You being sexist right now, bro.
Hold up, but okay, but I'm about to say, let's take you
I
being
can't let
girt
you
out
do
the
that.
aspect. Let's take you getting girt out the aspect. Could I be with somebody like that? Listen, as long as you know what you're doing for real, and only way I can deal with that is if I'm reaping the benefits of what you're doing for real. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, you're gonna have to spoil me, bro, because I ain't down with that. Like, I don't want my chick to be out there doing XYZ. If anything,
And
let
getting
me
girt by the plug.
let me XYZ. But if you're doing that, then yo, let me reap the benefits. Like you said, yo, if you holding me down, if you paying my rent, like if you taking me shopping and shit like that, I'm cool with that, bro. I'm guilty, like, you know what I'm saying? If we gonna be together, that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah. What about you? What about you, dog? Don't have to.
Yeah. Well,
You trying to figure it out. He said, "What about you,
I'm
dog?
starting to really think.
No heparin."
I'm starting to really think something about you, brother. But I feel like I feel like the best thing to do, like, but you're gonna know how to deal with it, because you're gonna already be fucking with her before you find out what she do. Like, but if you into it like that with somebody,
podcast, no cursing.
If you get into it with somebody like that, I think the best thing to do is like play your part, especially if she doing her thing like without you. If you now, what about what you could bring to it and make whatever she doing better and bring it into the, like, you feel like into the like out of the dark side and into the light, like make both y'all lives better than it was before. Like, she could get you so you ain't gotta work that 9 to 5, and you could get her out the streets. Cause you saying she pushing weight, like, you feel what I'm saying? She really bringing in the rackets and the money. So if she bringing,
you gonna have to blocky on you too. Like, you gonna have to keep something on you, because hey, niggas might run up in your.
Cool, but as long as you get her to transition that into something legal, y'all be made. Like, you ain't gotta work no more. You ain't gotta work that 9 to 5. That's
okay. So let me ask you this: what if she don't want to transition? Then what?
What you mean? Then what you gonna do? Support her, ain't you? Because she gonna support you.
She gonna be support her goddamn self. She don't want
man, listen, well, I don't know. I gotta like, I ain't gonna say a hive kind of mom, but like, I'm always trying to improve the situation, like, in front of me. So, like, if I see a way to like make something better, I'm gonna always act on it, or at least speak about it, like try to bring it into existence. I can't help that. I'm always trying to build something. Like,
that's cool. Yeah. Go ahead, Jerry.
Yeah. How I feel about it, I'm gonna be real. Like, I won't be able to. Like, I can't. Like, just for 2 reasons. One, what you spoke about first, Rub. Like, my trust issues too crazy for all that. You out somewhere that I'm like, yo, and I'm calling you. You like, and I'm hearing guys in the back. Oh, like, hold on, and you telling me like, hold up, babe, I'm trying to make this what's the name, and you doing whatever. Like, then, like, certain things don't sound right over the phone. You might think you might think she getting whatever. You be like, yo, what you doing right now? Nothing. I'm making this move. Like,
he thinks she got the slop in the top. Hey, yeah.
I'm making this move and all that. So she always she connects, like, who, you don't know who to connect. Now it's like it's just too much that I ain't trying to deal with. And then also on the other flip side, also what you mentioned, it's just so much stuff putting yourself in situations, like, dealing with getting yourself caught, getting yourself locked. I'm gonna put it to, I know somebody, not putting their name, I want to put their business, that they was with a female that was out and she was selling, had this stuff in the car. They wasn't selling with them at the time, but they was with them. They knew they had this stuff in the car, but they went with the person. They end up getting pulled over, was in the car, sleep, end up being pulled over. Next thing you know, cop pulled up. Went look at the car, saw the stuff, and they had their stuff and they belongings inside their bag because they didn't realize. So they went down with the female because of they was in the car and they saw their belongings with inside the same bag, the same stuff where the female had the stuff at. So now they went down with the female. Now they're in a situation. Now whatever they wasn't moving nothing, but just because it seemed, and now you're in a whole situation. Now you caught up in the whole thing that you're involved. Now and you met if you're that person was just selling something. No, it's not simple, but it ain't nothing like moving weight. Now if you with somebody that's moving weight,
I'm talking
and
about
you get
keys. I'm talking about
keys,
birds. I'm talking about birds making them flock.
That word up, like, and you get caught up with them, and now you're in a heat. You could get like because of what they moving 15 to 20 years. Whatever, like my man.
All you
like,
want to do is be home and play the game, bro.
Listen, I'm not taking. I'm not. I never was good with gambling, and I ain't gambling that. Like, I can't. I'm not setting myself up. I'm sorry.
We different kinds of human beings, man.
Like, yeah, I guess we are.
I think it's different kind. I just think that what you can what's that word? What you can accept. Some people can't accept that. That don't. I feel like if you can accept that, cool. If you can't, cool.
Yeah.
A lot of you know what I mean. That's all to it.
I'm not saying speak on what you say, because like you said, I'm gonna put in this context. I'm gonna pick up what you said to clear it up fast. Some people will accept the consequences at the end of the road. If they get caught, if they get if they get backed up in the situation, all right, cool, then yeah, I went down, I went to jail, I got caught, I'm out. Crazy. You wait, your years went, you wasted some years, you just try to make it up, whatever. Some people will accept and take that risk. Me, I ain't trying to accept those type of consequences. I got things I gotta do. I'm not gambling. Like, I'm not about to accept those consequences. I'm not about to gamble that consequences. No, like, I got time for it. So let me just avoid it. Let me just avoid it clearly. Like, nah. So if you're a chick, you moving weight, and y'all find out, I'm like, yo, damn, it's crazy because I like you, I would chill with you, but I can't. Nah. Maybe I could come around, smash you and dip one of the little, but then I might come over and the cops might kick down the door.
Not only that, that's even risky, because if you come over and you trying to smash, you don't know who's after her. You don't know who's looking for her.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
When you in that business for real and you pushing weight, bro, best believe you got real ops, bro. You got people that's trying to get you for real. If you really pushing it like that. So you come over and smash, and you might get clapped up like you there. So you gotta listen, anybody in the house getting clapped up. Anybody getting clapped up. You're gonna be included. You're gonna be included. Listen, I don't want to get clapped up. Like you said, Troy, I got things to do. I do not want to get clapped up.
Word up. Yeah, end it off though.
It's not going to end like that, man. Like, as long as you, like I said, if you do it the way I said it, it ain't going to end like that, because that ain't the end game. But I understand what y'all saying. When you live a certain kind of lifestyle, you actually become accustomed to risking it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, risking it and taking that gamble become nothing. Yeah. It becomes an everyday thing. Yeah. You don't even realize how low you value your life when you do that so rapidly. Like, every day is a new mission. Every day is a new risk. Like, every day I'm risking my life and my freedom again. Every day, all day long. My job is to not get locked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you live in that kind of lifestyle, that's your objective, to not die and not go to jail. But you're doing the exact thing that's gonna land you there.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy, but you know what I mean? Like, this is the mentality that you have.
Yeah.
Word.
You definitely look at stuff like that differently, because what y'all can listen. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up. But what y'all would consider like not worth it, somebody who risk it all every day, they gonna consider it more than worth it. Like, they like, man, bro, you see now jail is one of the most popular businesses because you got a whole bunch of young dudes that don't care, that'd rather go to jail for doing something dumb than like doing it smart or whatever.
A lot of people
not
live
doing
in
it
jail.
at
A lot of
all.
people live in
Or
jail.
not just doing it at all, like y'all said, like thinking like, man, heck no, I got too much to lose to go to jail. Like I got all of this. Why would I lose it for?
One thing that's true is it's never a smart way to do dumb things.
There's
no smart way to do dumb things.
Yeah.
I don't care how smart you're trying to move. No, that is still dumb.
Dumb. Yeah.
Let's get next to the next thing, man. Listen, man. Drake got an op list, man. It came out in the media. It came out everywhere. Listen, man, he's going to war with everybody, man. You know, he's suing record companies, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. For a long time, he's been a rabbit. But now you on the other side and you ain't the rabbit no more. Man. The other rabbit got the gun now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me read the list of some of these, and I'm going to try to read it the best way because this is not good. But he got SZA up there. SZA, the R&B singer.
SZA?
Yeah, bro.
SZA, bro.
The names up there is crazy, bro.
Yes, he got TDE, and this is all alleged. You know, this is something that 50 Cent had brought to, I think, Hot 97, and I don't know if this is the official list, but let's just go along with this because some of these people are on his op list in real life. I don't know about the rest of these people. Okay, Ab-Soul. Okay, let me put it like this. All of TDE. That's including Daylight, Ab-Soul, Schoolboy Q, Kendrick Lamar, Dave Free, whoever else, right? Omarion.
Yeah.
Kanye West. Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
LeBron James. Puff Daddy. Rick Ross. Rihanna. Pusha T. Rockefeller. Roddy Ricch. Rory. The Grammys. The MVPs. The NBA. The NFL.
The NBA.
Tyler the Creator. Missy Elliott. Busta Rhymes. Bobby Adolph. Y'all probably know Bobby Adolph. That white
podcaster.
Yeah. Yep. Elliot Wilson. Future. If I'm missing anybody, that's all I can. Oh, Joe Budden, of course. O'Shea Jackson Jr., which is Ice Cube's son.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy.
Pharrell Williams, Peter
Rosenberg. They battle on the light skins.
Yep. Metro Boomin, Megan Thee Stallion, Lil Yachty.
I thought that was his man.
Who? Look, nah. That haven't been his man's for a little minute now. You talking about Lil Yachty?
Yeah.
Nah. It's something happened. I think last year before the whole Kendrick Lamar beat.
Oh my! All right.
You know what I'm saying? So
crazy.
Listen, Drake is going after everybody, bro. Because listen, and this all stems from him taking the L to Kendrick Lamar, bro. Like he didn't like he wasn't on the opposite side giving people L's. You was giving people L's and reaping the benefits of it. Now,
yeah.
Now you can't take an L, bro.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
I think it came with Drake came out. He took the L from. I'm gonna say Drake. Kendrick came out. He took an L from Kendrick. But then the way it blew up, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people participate in that L.
Bro.
Yeah, a lot of people. A lot of people
with Voltron on that man, bro. The whole industry is against him. The whole entertainment.
I'm gonna say something after y'all finish.
The whole entertainment industry is after him. What they call them, Thanos.
Yeah,
Thanos right now. And all the Avengers is at them. Big, small, like strong, weak, like nobody. Somebody's like.
I'm gonna give y'all some insight when y'all
like, he got everybody against him, bro.
It's a problem when you look on the media and you got kids like in a minor. Yo, I was in a room my other room, my son and his brother was in the other room, and all I heard minor.
But that's why he's suing
Right,
right
now
there,
you know about that.
though.
Yeah, he's
saying,
showing because the
yo,
whole
basically
pedophile
what he's saying is that before that shit, I'm sorry, before that track, he was worth, let's just say 300 million, and he was bringing that in on a regular.
Yeah.
After that song, after A Minor, he probably was only bringing in like 75, 150. That's a big.
That's a
You
big
feel what I'm
dip.
saying?
Big dip. I'm talking about down, not
especially when you playing up there in them M's 300 to 75. That's a chunk. Like, so he feels some type of way, and strategically, business wise, he made a power move. But hip hop, street, all that, it was a sucker move. But strategically and business wise, he about to get paid.
Let me give y'all some backstory. So Drake been rapping about, even before the Kendrick Lamar beef, how the whole, I'm not gonna say the whole, but a lot of the industry has been conspiring to get him or whatever like that. From what I heard in the rumors, remember, we just all fans right there. But you read, what I mean? You read, you listen to interviews and stuff like that. From what I heard in the rumors is the fact that he's been going around and hitting a lot of these guys' chicks. You know what I mean? Down to Lil Wayne, down to whoever, you know what I'm saying? Down to all of that stuff. And he just don't respect the game like that. So when Kendrick Lamar and them started beefing, that the industry was like, you know what? We got somebody that can crack the code. We got somebody that can actually do it. They
can bring them down.
And bring them down. They started all getting behind Kendrick Lamar, all these people, and just started attacking Thanos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ever saw the Infinity Stone or the Infinity Marvel game?
You couldn't stop them. They couldn't stop them.
They couldn't stop it until they stopped him. You know what I mean? Until they stopped him. And now he's sitting over there in the corner pouting, and you like, you know what? I'm getting you. I'm about to sue you. I don't like you. I got beef with DeMar DeRozan. I don't know if y'all saw when he was at the Raptors game and he was talking under his breath. All to DeMar DeRozan.
I saw that.
He was jumping at him.
He said, if you got one of them jerseys, I'm gonna come up there and take it. Like,
yeah. Take it down off the Rapid. Yo, I'm telling you, he was over there like. Yo, just imagine being on a basketball court. You see somebody in the far left, like, just under the Drake is going through it right now, bro. Look, Drake has never been under pressure like this, bro. For the most part, he's been on top for the most 15 years. You know what I'm saying? So this could be an epic fall from grace from one of the top artists in the world, bro.
A fall.
Jake
man about to get like 300 M's or B's.
Nah, he is sold for $2 billion, but we don't know if he's gonna get that bread. Yo, it takes a lot for you to sit. It takes a lot for you to sue these big old corporations, bro.
They gonna settle. Defacement case is easy. It's plain as day. You can walk outside and somebody gonna be singing one of them songs where they talk about
A Minor.
Exactly.
Man, I feel like
us. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
I feel like
that's literally putting hate in the music.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's hate speech. He's saying like.
Nah, I feel like Drake need to just start him a little good business. Go MIA. He need to just go somewhere, go fishing with a straw in his mouth, and just make money for his business.
He got knocked down on this one. The problem is everybody wanted to take the L gracefully, and he ain't go. He like nah. I lost money. I'm gonna make that. Like, I'm gonna get mine. Like,
but ever since the rap beef, he just been doing a lot of. I'll be right. I told Rob I was a Drake fan. I still like his music, even though he lost. But I didn't like how he went about from the beef with all the rats and to the end till he lost. First of all, he could have, if he would have came off differently, like I was telling Rel, if he would have came off differently, he could have had a chance of beating Kendrick if he would have stayed to his own craft.
Yeah.
I think he fell into Kendrick plan and got off his craft and made him look crazy. Like, you should have just didn't apply. You instead of you giving into the allegations, you should have came off in a different way. But you gave into the allegations, and that threw you off your game. And now Kendrick have one over you. Now you lost because you didn't handle well. Take your L, loss. You didn't handle well. You didn't handle right. Then you start doing all other stuff. Now you digging yourself into more of a hole. So from the beginning of the beef until after he took his L, he just been doing a lot of lame, a lot of other stuff. And I'm like, yo, bro, you let me know what type of character you now. Like, man, like this what Canada do? Like, cause he from Canada, right? Right?
Yeah. Drake
like this how Canada act. This how these guys act. That's how they are. Like, you know, they
guy ain't never lose before, man. He don't know how to lose.
Yeah, he don't know how to act when he finally lose. That a lot of people get like that.
And he got destroyed. He ain't just lose.
Yeah.
He got destroyed, yo. Listen, yo, we about to get serious for a little minute, you know what I mean, before we wrap up the whole pod, because you know at the end I do story time and stuff like that. So one of the guys, I don't know if y'all know about this story or whatever the case may be. The guy, it was a story in New York City on a train station. It was a homeless man or whatever the case may be, and he actually got do y'all want to say murdered? Do y'all want to say that? Do you want to say that though? Murdered?
He was murdered. He
was
choked to death, I think.
He was murdered by either an ex-Marine or ex-Army man. And the guy who actually choked him held him in a choking position for 6 minutes. This guy that was on the homeless man that was on the subway train, he's known to impersonate people and stuff like that, you know. Sometimes I had read reports. Sometimes he could be a little bit erratic at times, but nonetheless, he really don't bother nobody. You know what I'm saying? So this is the news report breaking. Danielle Penny has been found guilty of criminally negligent homicide. Found not guilty of criminally negligent homicide for the death of Jordan Nelly. And that's crazy because he used some type of okay, this was the thing, right? He was an ex-Marine, right? So you learn combat to combat, so you know what can kill somebody and what can't kill somebody. You know, if you put somebody in a headlock, you know where the pressure point at. You know how long it takes for, you learn all these things in the military or whatever, wherever you is over there. The fact that this homeless man wasn't really a threat. He may have been loud or whatever the case may be, but he wasn't a threat. For you to put him in a chokehold and hold him for 6 minutes. Not only that, somebody else came over there and actually held the homeless guy arm so he can't do nothing about it. For you to get found not guilty, that's wild. That is wild.
That is wild. It was another white man.
It was a white man, and the guy the guy that passed away was black.
That's another case, man. Another case.
And reports is that the Marine had tie, like he had ties. You know what I'm saying? He definitely had ties and stuff like that. So who knows if that played the part? But it's just sad, man. That I mean, it's sad. At the same time, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm kind of like not surprised because this stuff been happening for a long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but for it to continue, is like, come on, man. The guy was on the train, like, so out of 6 minutes, if y'all were on the train, like the actual moving train first, it stopped at more than one stop in 6 minutes, man.
Yeah.
So how in the world do he sit there and held that man for 6 minutes and somebody helped him hold him down?
6 minutes is a long time. Yo,
and then nobody revived him.
Yeah, right. You can't, it was a wrap. He was gone. Fighting for a minute or two feel like eternally.
Exactly.
Getting choked out for 6 minutes, you already gone probably after a minute and 30 seconds in of getting choked out. It only takes you 30 seconds to pass out from a chokehold. So just imagine what 6 minutes would do. You know what I'm saying? That's
never
wild,
let go. Well,
he never let go, bro.
And it wasn't like it was with a gun that's quick. That's you scared me. Boom. Phil, he literally like you feel what I'm saying? That's like strong arm. Like
Yeah. I wanted to know what was his case or why they felt like to make him not guilty. I mean, ain't no way you could cover that up or have anything over that. But I still want to know what he said. Like, because I want to know, is this the same old? Because a lot of these guys, they get away because they plead the same thing. Oh, I felt threatened, or I felt like my life was in danger, or whatever his reasons. Like, I just want to know, because that let me know what is his head at, like, to actually whatever. But a lot of the times, like, a lot of these guys, it's getting to the point they kind of know that they might have a chance to get away with stuff. Like, I'm kind of feeling like that's what it is. To an extent, they freely doing things because back in their head, they could pay for good lawyers. Back in their head, if anything fell, they know that they good because how it seems. Oh, this is a homeless guy, he acting crazy.
but look though,
it's a homeless guy, whatever. So I could do whatever, and they gonna look at me as a white man, and they're gonna be like, oh, well, it's justified, you know. So
it's not just because he's a white man. No, it's an aspect that you forget.
No. I know it's not just because white. That's why I say because how it looks. He is a lot of time because you got in a scenario coming from, especially I don't know the area that this happening, like happened at, but a lot of times I just say in the area that we all three of us grew up in. You know, we from North and from wherever in that strong area. A lot of times that area get judged on how it is, and necessarily when you got somebody that's in that type of specific area and they plead these type of situations, a lot of times they feel like it's justified just because of what we are from and what could happen, when like that sometimes don't never be the situation. Like, you know, like it'd be a lot of discrimination that be involved in that, and it's crazy though.
Yeah. Somebody said it was the judge didn't find it. The judge didn't find it a murder, so it was a mistrial.
Bing bong. So he's supposed to go back, like.
So it sounds like he didn't mean to kill him.
Look,
that's what it's not.
They gonna try to play. You got to think about it. He in the military, right? So they hold the military higher than they do the police. They feel like the military has all right to kill. They kill for a living. They get paid to kill. They get paid to do this. So they feel like if he felt like he had to do that, then it should be justified.
I think that's good.
And they
that's a good analogy, yeah.
And they gonna pack the jury with people who gonna be sympathetic towards veterans and war heroes and people that love America. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how you do that. You just pack the jury with certain kinds of jurors, especially in a case like this. Is not hard.
Yeah. That's wild.
So it makes sense. It's crazy.
So to wrap it up, he got found not guilty, man. Listen, man, y'all already know what time it is, brother. Y'all already know what time it is, man. It is story time, man. What kind of time? Let me know if y'all want to hear this, or let me know if y'all want to move on to the next story. It say, please keep it to happy, successful stories. I, 20, female, just broke up with my boyfriend, 20, male, of 3 years because I needed time to explore and grow. And so does he. Since we were both young, I'm really, really missing him right now, and I'm hoping that the universe brings us back together again, because I truly see a future with him if I work on myself and he would come back, and we would come back together as stronger people individually. So what y'all think about that, man? Do y'all think she should go back to her man because they broke up when they was young, and then now since they got a little older, you feel like they can, you feel like they should reconnect, or you feel like it might be a little bit of love, a love lost since it's been quite some time? Because you do got situations where people be together when they was young, they go explore, and then once they get a little older, a little mature, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Been around the corner for a little bit, they might come back to each other. So, what's your opinions on that? Quick hits.
Check it out. Why not give her a chance though? Like run it back real quick just to check and see. Some people don't double back. Some people be like, nah. Certain ones you're gonna know which ones to double back on though. If it was worth it, you're gonna be like, yeah, all right, I gotta see what's up with that. Being a man like us, you probably just nail it real quick and then go about our business. Like, nah.
Yeah. If I was her, not if I was her. My advice to her is, yo, go double back. Listen, it don't hurt to try. You know what I mean? Don't hurt to try. What's the worst that can happen? Him saying, nah, I'm good. Nah, go try, man. Go try.
So let me get straight, because I ain't gonna lie, I was reading the comments when you was talking. So, but let me get it straight. So basically, somebody was talking when they was young, it didn't work out. They grew up, and now she's contemplating and wanting to go back to the same guy that she was when was younger.
Yeah. They was together when they was younger. They wanted to actually explore, get themselves around the corner and see what's really around the corner.
Yeah.
But then now that they're older, they're trying to come back to the same house.
So they broke up on a mutual agreement to explore, got older, and now she's thinking about wanting to go back to him.
Yeah.
If it was a mutual agreement and you feel like you're older and you're like, it didn't work out. I miss
you giving it too much thought, bro.
Nah. I'm thinking like bro. If it was. I'm saying like I'm being real. Like if it was a mutual agreement and they both came back and ain't nothing, like it didn't end off on some bull crap that you had bad memories or bad anything, then it should be a problem that you want to go back and see what's gonna happen again. Like, if like you said, what's the worst can happen? If he might be like, nah, I'm good, I got something, he found something better or whatever. And then
through each other, move on.
Yeah. So that's what it is. But if it was on the sense that you got bad memories with that person, even though y'all was young, then you might not want to like go back because that person probably never mature over that bad habits or whatever. So like that's how I look at it. I look at it, if you feel like it was a mutual agreement, y'all was explored, then yeah, you could give it a chance to see what's gonna happen. It might be good. People does that all the time, so that's my opinion on it.
Okay, cool. Last story, man. Bear with me because these words little as hell, and I'm trying to read them the best I can. Here we go. For leaving my girlfriend that was financially dependent on me without warning after discovering she cheated on me. So that is the title. Here we go. My 28 male girlfriend, 28 female, and I have been together for 5 years. We have long talked about marriage and talked even more about future kids. She quit her job a couple of years back to pursue a medical degree. Last week, I discovered that she had cheated on me with her ex-boyfriend from high school. I needed to use her phone to call mine. I went to unlock her phone and it was open on Instagram. It was open on an Instagram conversation between them two. I have nothing against the guy personally, but he's going nowhere in life and I don't understand why she wanted to be with him. All he does is play video games and watch TV. Anyway, rather than sadness, heartbreak, this actually just made angry. That's what she put. Angry that I've put so much into this relationship and woman that I thought would be the mother of my future children. Angry that I've been supporting her through college, including rent, food, tuition. Just angry. So I arranged a locksmith to change the locks the next day with the landlord's permission while she was at class. Packed up much of her stuff as I could find and left it outside. Text her text her of what I've done. And then it say, hold on, y'all. Text her what I've done and say if she want anything to get if she want anything else to get, I'll have her brother come and get it because I don't want to see her. So what y'all think about that, man?
Gladiator.
Hey, listen, bro. You did everything right, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Listen, play stupid games, get stupid results. Period.
Yeah.
And that's all to it. If you want to go out here and do some sneaky stuff with your ex-boyfriend, then I'm pretty sure, you know what I mean? Listen, he say he ain't had problems with dude, but he said dude a bump. So if you want to pursue that type of dude, if you want to go that way, then go ahead. Listen, come get your stuff. It's outside. And if you need anything else, come get your brother to pick it up because I don't even want to see you no more after this. We good. I ain't got no beef with you. But just have your brother pick up your stuff because I don't want to see you no more. It's nothing to talk about.
He cheated on that man with his money.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Nah, you said I don't got no beef. I got beef with you. I might not get violent with my beef because I don't got time, boy. Just believe, like I ain't off you. Like you're part of the ops now. Yeah.
Look, Trav gonna hit it like this, and you know I got trust issues, and you gonna go ahead. You gonna go ahead.
Punchline, you hear me?
Like you know how I feel. You know what it is. Like
you know I got trust issues, and you gonna
that's just punchline. You hear me?
But nah, listen, bro. You did the right thing. You feel what I'm saying? You handled it properly as you should. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She got to get everything
out of there.
Listen, I'm pretty sure she ain't got much, but listen, whatever leftover sandwich she got in that refrigerator, put it in the bag. If she got a bottle of water, put it in the bag. If she got a sock in the dirty clothes, put it in the bag.
The different thing that he did that I probably would have did different because like I keep saying how my trust issues is and how I am. I go whatever like so the difference with he is he waited, in which to be honest I like the way that he did it because it's less drama. It's more of a smooth and off guard type of style. Oh, she's away. He found it, whatever. Put her stuff outside. I ain't trying to see you. Less stressful. Gotta worry about arguments. That's the best way I will go. But knowing me, it's hard for me to go that way because soon as I see that in your phone, I'm saying something like I'm saying something right then and there. Like, yo, I'm putting the phone to you like, so this is what we doing.
Wait. Go ahead.
I'm putting the phone like, so this is what we doing? Like, so this is what it is? Like, oh, so I like what you talking about? Like, yo, don't act stupid. Like, don't act stupid.
Keep going.
Just come out and say, like, you know what I'm talking about. It's in your phone. I got your phone in my head, so you already know what I'm talking about. So, like, let's be real. Like, this is what is going on. And then, like, from there, I'm like, yo, I don't want to say nothing. Just like, yo, it's a wrap. You good? I ain't hear nothing. Oh nah, if she trying to fight to leave, I'm like, listen, don't make this worse than it is. Just go, leave, get your stuff. Like, don't call. That's all I'm gonna be. That's all it's gonna be. Like, yo, but that's just too much going on. I wish I could wait. Like he could do it. Like wait for the better moment. But holding that in, I got a hard time holding stuff in and be on your chest because if I gotta say something, I want to say it. Like I can't wait to say it.
That's a fact, and this the thing. It ain't like he went through a phone. He just wanted to use it to call. It so happened. The first thing that when he unlocked her phone is the first thing that popped up is the Instagram thread. It's like word. It's like yo, you really, and this is your ex-boyfriend. Like word.
Yeah.
And this goes back to what we said the first topic. Chicks be having a ex tucked for real. You know what I'm saying? They be still communicating with their ex for real.
Word. I feel you.
Yeah, man. Hey, what was that for? Why you do that?
Who? We talking about me?
Yeah. I'm talking to Gorilla Zoe up there.
Oh,
You like. Yo, but listen, y'all, this has been a good episode, man. Listen, man, it's been a good episode.
Always.
We had a bounce back episode, you know what I mean, from yesterday. Listen, please tune in to the shorts from Instagram, you know what I mean. We definitely gonna chop this up, clip this up. Please make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel at Dolo Solo 1033 TV and subscribe to the Patreon at Dolo Solo TV. That's DOLO money sign OLO 103 TV. That's on Patreon. You already know, man. This your boy Dolo representing North New Jersey. This your boy Young Jerz. That's Hefe. Young Hefe, home.
Get it.
You already know.
Yo, 20 carats dripping on my neck. I ain't even stunting cause this book is in its new protect. That's just how I'm coming, spending hundreds on the music set. Running up the budget, new estate, and a foreign car. Get it off the muscle, please don't